Hello guys, Tom from Scale here. So I'm just going to do a quick tutorial slash best practice guide on how to clean your Phil300. There isn't too much to it in terms of cleaning the Phil300. Everything does come apart, so you can take the top lid off, you can take the back plate off, and I would say to give it a deep clean, you definitely want to be doing both of those things. So first of all, what I'll do is take the top lid off, just using these two clips here. If you want to do just a quick clean in terms of the hopper and the vibration tray and the internal hopper, you can just take the top lid off. You can see a little bit inside the machine and kind of the touch points where your products will be going through. So yeah, I would say for a quick clean, this is fine. But then for a bit more of a deep clean, the back plate will need to come off. So next, just flip the machine around. So you can see there's 3 screws this side, 3 screws this side. I won't bore you guys with showing me taking out the screws, so yeah, we'll just... Okay guys, so I've removed the 6 screws from the back panel. So all I'll do now, just being careful on my fingers, pop the back plate off, put it to one side. So now you can obviously see really well into the internals of the machine. So you've got the EM motor here, which controls the vibration tray. You've got the power socket there, the load cell, which controls the actual weighing of your products. And yeah, if you want to give the machine a really good deep clean, which you don't have to do all the time. Some people do it weekly, some people do it monthly. Depends on the nature of your product. If you're packing something like a spice or a powder and it can get in the internals of the machine, I'd probably say make this a weekly thing you do, just because it'll prolong the lifespan of the machine. If you're packing something dry, like small sweets or maybe coffee beans, which aren't as likely to the residue to get inside the machine, you can maybe make it a monthly thing. But yeah, obviously that's kind of at your discretion. So yeah, we usually use something like this disinfectant cleaner for like the vibration tray, just to make sure it's safe if you're putting food products through it. So use this with a cloth or a disinfectant wipe. We have an air compressor that we use, which we find really, really useful. It can be slightly tricky to get in the small spaces in the machine. So an air compressor just allows you to dislodge and get rid of any kind of dust or residue from the products that you might be packing. So yeah, disinfectant cleaner and an air compressor is usually a pretty good combo to clean the machine. We also use for the outside of the machine something like this, which is just a stainless steel spray, and that gives a really good finish on the outside of the machine. Wouldn't recommend using it on this because obviously you want to make sure if it is food products you're using that it's disinfected and clear of any bacteria. So yeah, the next thing I'll show you is just how to remove the internal hopper. This can be slightly tricky to clean if you don't actually unscrew it and take it out. So yeah, I'll show you. I'll just show you how to remove the internal hopper now, just so you can give it a bit of a better clean. Obviously, the 3 main parts of the machine which need cleaning the most are the vibration tray, the top hopper, and the internal hopper, and I suppose the funnel as well. But yeah, those will be all of the places where your products will touch. So you want to make sure they're the cleanest. So I'll just give it a couple of turns. You will be provided with one of these spanners when you receive the machine. So if you hold on to it, that'll be brilliant because it's for the transit bolts mainly, but you can also use it to loosen this to remove the internal hopper. So after a couple of turns, you should just be able to use your finger. It should pop out eventually. Okay. So now carefully, you can slide the internal hopper out. Don't remove it fully unless you've removed the door motor. You can still see the door motor is attached with 2 thin copper wires. But now you've removed this, it does just mean if you wanted to, you can open the door like that. And then you can clean there, get a really good clean inside the actual hopper itself. And then you can also clean the funnel a little bit better as well. gives you better access. And then yeah, all you'd need to do to put it back in is just slide it through, grab the washer and the bolt, and the best way I find is just to lift it up slightly, screw it in here, and then bring it down to the hole, and then you should be able to find it quite easily and screw it in. And then just before you fully tighten it, just make sure that the hopper is square with the funnel and that the gate isn't going to catch when it opens, when the machine's on. So there we go. So after this, all I will do is just pop the back plate of the machine on. Again, I won't bore you with showing me putting the screws in. There is a right way to this. So yeah, if you find that the holes aren't matching up, just flip it around. So yeah, I'll pop this back on, put the screws back in, and then put the top lid of the machine back on. If you need any more specific advice on cleaning the machine, or if you find that one area is having a particularly large buildup of residue and you can't, and you're struggling to clean it, please feel free to reach out and I'll be happy to help. But yeah, hopefully this quick guide is useful for